Inter Dominion Eve, catching up now with John Justice. This is a take two. I have these things happen to me all the time, John. But firstly, congratulations getting two horses into the Inter Dominion final. How are the nerves from yourself? I mean, you're old hand at this in a way, but how are the nerves leading into the Inter Dominion tomorrow night?
Really, really good. I mean, the only time I would get worried if there was a problem with any of the horses. And I've got to say right now that everything's perfect, so let's hope it just stays that way.
Well, that's always a great thing. You've had a good run through with both horses. Firstly, Hatchback qualifying for the final is one terrific. Young Ryan Sanderson getting a drive as well. Graham, I think well done to the owner, well done to yourselves for putting a little bit of faith in the boy, and it's going to be a great thrill for him.
Yeah, I think Ryan's really looking forward to it. I just got to have a little talk to him at some stage and just to treat it like a normal race and don't get too far ahead of yourself and just one thing at a time.
And just enjoy it too. I think that's one of the great things about an Inter Dominion. I think sometimes people don't enjoy them. I think they take them very serious. I think he needs to enjoy the occasion a bit.
Yeah, definitely. I've probably been guilty of that myself back in the past with the Shaker Maker and co. You get too wound up with the horses and too stressed out, and you tend not to enjoy it. But been around a while now, and it's certainly a bit easier this time.
You're going to get into trouble, but we're both a lot older than Shaker Maker. Is that just come with age, like the fact that you enjoy it so much, and do you look back maybe and say, geez, I wish I'd have sat back and just enjoyed the ride a bit more with Shaker and that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you can't beat experience, can you? I mean, as we get older, we learn that whatever we do, we do our best, and then it's in the lap of the gods, so we can't change anything. So basically, I know what I want to do. Whether that will change when the barrier says go, it's racing. So I've got a fit and healthy horse. That's the main thing.
Well, Fast and Metro, as I said, we watched the barrier draw together. I was standing alongside of you. Cool as a cucumber you were, and you sort of got a wry grin, but you didn't get overly excited when you were towards the end of the barrier draw. You're like, hang on, there's some nice draws left here, and my two horses haven't been drawn out. You must be wrapped with how you've got him into this final.
Yeah, I must admit the start of the series was a bit stressful with him. He did have a little setback, but fortunately it was only a little setback, and he just kept getting better as the series we got through the series.
He's a horse that came with a reputation, and I don't know, was an Inter Dominion when yourself and Mark bought this horse, was an Inter Dominion on the radar for him?
No, we just thought he was a good fast horse, and he might be able to win a couple of good speedy races here in Victoria, and of course he got here at the right time. He won second up at Bendigo, he won at Cranbourne, and then we took him for the Derby and the Breeders' Crown, and we were lucky enough that he was eligible, and he exceeded expectations then. And with a little break, he came back and got better and exceeded expectations again. And he's, to be honest, Paul, he's done it again to get where he is.
And when you first got him, a 2,700 metre race would not have been on his radar in any way. Now, to me, anyway, it doesn't look like that's going to be a concern for him tomorrow night. It's just going to be a matter of how much pressure you get or don't get as to whether you can stay the trip out.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he'll run out the trip, no worries. And it just depends on what sort of run we get and what other drivers do, and that's out of our control.
Does the emergency getting a run or not getting a run, does that change the way you think of things, or he's not really a factor?
Well, I'd say of course it is. I'd love the emergency to get a run. I think it'd just make it so much easier. But I mean, Queen Elite is going to get a good run if the emergency doesn't get a start. Queen Elite will get a good run on our back, she's a 4-year-old too. She's got to back up as well. So, I think that probably the older horses that have been there before will be the two that we've got to be a bit careful of. The
tough horses. It's funny you say about Queen Elite, Parisian Artiste. There's so many. Are you looking forward to, don't get ahead of yourself in any way, but next year and the year after, it's going to be some great battles with some great horses. Queen Elite, they're in no rush to send her to stud. Parisian Artiste, Anton's got a raft of 4-year-olds in there as well that are just going to get better and better. Aldebaran Zeus. There's so many exciting young trotters around. It's going to be a lot of fun for a person with a high-quality trotter, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about that fact, yeah, for sure.
It is indeed. All right, mate, thank you. Thank you very much for giving me 5 minutes. Well done for getting two horses in the final, and hopefully all goes well, but thanks for giving me 5 minutes.
No worries, mate. Bye.
Thank you.